I have said since switching to multi-streaming, every single person should be multi-streaming. Contracts don't exist anymore except for on Kick and
I was gonna say, wasn't there like a contract thing where it prohibited you from multi-streaming before? Now it just seems like a no-brainer, but I think like if you weren't partnered or something in the past, you'd be able to multi-stream.
even that
I just don't
think
think it was
gone.
as popular.
There are
like,
no Twitch
maybe
contracts.
a couple of years ago when
there are no
streaming
YouTube
really popped
contracts.
off.
They've gone extinct, like the saber-toothed tiger. You know, like they have wiped their ass with contracts to creators.
It
so
is
I think
crazy.
you are
The
making a big
contracts were
mistake
so
if you just
popular a couple
marry
years ago,
yourself
now they're
to
just
one of those platforms instead of
basically
just
all
doing
gone.
both. Because you can. When people talk about this subject, they only give like the basic rundown, like the nutsack summary of pros and cons. I haven't seen anyone really go over numbers. I'm going to go over numbers. And I really think that the numbers here tell a very complete story of why multi-streaming should be the norm for streamers. It's in their best interest, and for viewers too, because then viewers have a choice on, do they want to watch it on Twitch where they're going to have a much more interactive chat experience, or do they want to watch it on YouTube where they don't care about the chat experience because it's a lot more dog shitty there. It's basically non-existent chat culture on YouTube streaming, but the playback is a lot smoother, a lot higher quality, and you can rewind it, which is a nice quality of life change. Also, it's a lot better on mobile. Twitch on mobile has been a fucking disaster for me for as long as I've tried to watch.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I use the Twitch app, it's just, God, it's so awful. It just makes me never want to use Twitch again. So I hope, like, I always look for like the stream on YouTube or something, because the experience is just so much better on YouTube. Like, especially if you have premium, you just get to go into your stream or whatever you want to do and like stay there for a while, pause it if you want, rewind it if you need to. Like, there's no ads to. I just think it's a much better user experience on YouTube, because I'm not chatting. I'm just like watching like maybe a Smash tournament or something. Like, I don't know. That's my take on it.
Twitch on my phone. Also, the ads on Twitch, they're getting outrageous. YouTube streaming doesn't have nearly as many ads, which is a nice breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are real pros and cons to both, but these are just the basics. And these talking points have been worn out more than my bussy after eating anything with spice in it. So I'm not just going to be Baby Bird vomiting the same talking points you've heard
Twitch
a million
is so
times.
popular, because
Instead,
like,
I want to
the
show you the
platform
numbers.
itself, like,
I want to bring up
great.
my biggest,
like still
most
lacking
profitable stream I ever did on Twitch, and then break it down a little bit. It was in 2022 when Moist Esports won the Rocket League Major, the Spring Major. Still one of the best moments I've ever had streaming. I peaked at 75,000 live viewers. It was a very long stream that I did, and it took home 11.7K for that whole stream. Roughly 2,000 subs, but most of it came through ads, and most of those subs were primes. Subbing on Twitch is far more common than members joining on YouTube. Membership on YouTube is the equivalent of a Twitch sub, where someone on YouTube pays $1. So like a tier 1 sub on YouTube for my channel is $1. On Twitch the minimum's $5, but it's the same concept. You pay money and it's a subscription basically. And that is so much more common on Twitch. So 2,000 subs on that Twitch stream is more than I've ever got through a YouTube live stream by a large margin. And 11.7K is the most profitable stream I ever had in my entire 7 years on Twitch. I actually streamed on Justin TV before it became Twitch. I used to do like World at War Zombies on there and shit, but then I took like a long hiatus and then came back in like 2016. But this
reminds
was
me
the
of like
biggest stream I've
MLG
ever done.
TV, when like
I then
people would
switched
switch
to
over to MLG
multi-streaming
instead of
last
Twitch.
year, and what I've learned is Twitch is much
was
higher
MLG and Twitch
potential
back in the
to
day.
earn money while live than YouTube, and it's because of things like the Twitch Primes, which have become a
It's
pretty
just kinda
integral part of
shocking
the
to me
Twitch
that that's like the
ecosystem.
case, because like think of YouTube and it's like so much bigger than Twitch. Like, how is it just because of like the amount of ads they have to run during the stream or something? Like, YouTube's just such a big platform, like you can make so much money on it.
Twitch actually has more ads than YouTube,
I mean,
and thus,
not that I would know,
since more ads are playing,
just from what
that's
I've
more
seen. I
money
don't think
being
my channel's
generated
even
from those
monetized. I have
ads
one
to
subscriber.
the streamers. There's so fucking many ads on Twitch. They pump ads out the wazoo, and they are so intrusive. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of years Twitch integrates a system into their player that has like eye tracking capability, so if a viewer looks away during an ad break, it'll pause the ad till their eyes are glued right back to it to finish the ad.
What was it that like just started?
But it does have higher earning potential while live for those streamers that have all of these ad breaks that are going on. So Twitch has a higher earning potential through live content. And the VOD VODs on Twitch don't make any money. Like, they just don't.
true.
I don't even know if they're fucking
And they're hard to
monetized.
use.
And if they are, I don't know if streamers
Sometimes
even
I'll
see a
watch them
penny
for,
of
like,
that.
some
Like, not a
tournaments
single
or
one of
whatever
those
I miss.
fucking clams makes it to a streamer's pocket.
Just look for the YouTube video, man. It's much easier.
But on YouTube, it's a totally different story. My most successful stream on YouTube isn't the one I just had at the Game Awards with over 110,000 live viewers, which is my biggest stream by viewer metrics. The most profitable stream I've ever done, the most profitable anything I've ever done is this stream right here, my Starfield stream. During the stream, I had 31,000 average viewers with a peak of 38K, which is a big stream. That is a big stream for me. It's actually more average viewers than the Rocket League one. But the Rocket League stream not only was a longer stream, but had a higher peak, and thus you would expect make more money because of the ads and the subs that came through.
Watch hours?
Well, what if I told you that's not the fucking case when it comes to YouTube streaming? Because this Starfield video actually made $84,000. $84,000 doubloons for a 4-hour stream just playing mid-poop-ass Starfield.
Some people make in a year.
Like, this was like an insomnia
for a 4-hour stream, and then you just
like
let it rock. That's insane.
$84,000. And it's not because the 31,000 viewers all of a sudden just started, buying memberships or donating tons and tons of money. This wasn't like the biggest documented case of credit card fraud and money laundering that the internet's ever seen. In fact, the live stream itself made 1.6K on ads, and the other $78,000 came from the VOD and the ads that played during a VOD. Now, the membership number there, the 2.4K, a lot of those memberships were just from people watching the VOD and then buying a membership, not them.
I wonder what the retention time was, because if he's making $80,000 off of a 4-hour video, and you saw the watch hours, I mean, a couple million, right? Gee, people are just watching this through. Does he beat the game or something? How are you making 80,000? That's
doing
crazy.
It while it was live. Also, the supers and gifts, I'm pretty sure that is live.
What?
So you can add the 1.6K plus the 1.6K on the supers. So the 1.6K from the live ads plus the super chats. And let's just go ahead and be generous and say the live stream while it was live made 4K. The other $80,000 came from the VOD. This isn't some rare mutation here, like a fucking X-Men of analytics. This isn't some fringe outlier isolated case. This is the way that YouTube streaming is optimized. YouTube streaming is kind of just an afterthought for the platform. YouTube has always been about VODs, the videos itself. So when you finish a stream, it becomes a VOD, and that enters into the YouTube algorithm. And YouTube.
So does the VOD just automatically upload? You don't have to do anything? That seems kind of nice. And then you're making $80,000. It's not a bad deal.
YouTube is extremely efficient at monetizing VODs. So finishing a 4-hour Starfield stream, it immediately saved as a VOD.
How does it work though? If you have a bunch of premium subs or premium people watching your stuff, how does that affect the monetization, Because sure, people who don't have premium, they're going to be watching a bunch of ads, ads in the beginning maybe, mid-roll ads, of course. If it's a 4-hour video, just a whole bunch of ads. So how do the premium members affect the monetization, I wonder?
And made tons and tons of money through the VOD. Whereas on Twitch, I don't even think VODs are monetized, and if they are, it's not the creators making the money from the VODs. I think
there's still ads on them too, though.
YouTube is a totally different story. You don't make as much money while you are live from people buying memberships or donating money or anything like that, and their ads aren't that frequent on YouTube live streams, thank heavens. But what you miss in live revenue, you make up for with VOD revenue 10 times over. What I showed you with the Rocket League stream was my biggest, most profitable Twitch stream I ever did. So even when I was a daily streamer for 6 to 8 hours a day for years, averaging between 10 to 20,000 viewers, fluctuating, I would usually be making between 4 to 6K a day. And that was the norm, with the occasional peak going up to 8 or 9, and then that being the biggest at over 11.
That's insane.
But right now, my viewership combined on YouTube and Twitch is higher than it ever was on just Twitch. On YouTube, I average between 10 to 12K a stream, and on Twitch, it's between 5 and 6K. It really just kind of depends on what I'm doing at the time. But on Twitch, you'll make more money while live and make nothing once the stream ends. On YouTube, you'll make less money while live and then could make 5 times as much from just the VOD. On Twitch, when the stream ends,
in, like,
it's
streaming
basically
and stuff.
forgotten. That's lost media at that point because no one's fucking watching Twitch VODs, it seems. On YouTube, when the stream ends,
they're even hard to find.
Now the journey's just begun. Like now,
Yeah, like,
there's no telling what that
it,
can
man.
generate. Like take this for example. This was a very
2.2 million
normal,
watch
pretty
hours.
low-key
Holy
stream.
shit.
I was just replaying Gears of War, one of the most important
Average
games of my life. This wasn't a
hour
brand
30.
new hot release that would be like
4-hour video.
algorithmically successful. Like it's not like something the algorithm will be salivating over, pushing out a Gears of War live stream. Gears of War is older than the hair on your grandma's titty nipple. Like this is one of those streams where I do just because I really wanted to replay this game.
That'd be kind of
and
sick.
you can see my average viewers were 10,000, which is normal. That's a pretty normal stream for me on YouTube. But the VOD now has 1.6 million views and has made over $20,000. And of course, I was multi-streaming, so I can pull the Twitch data. Is
okay. That difference is crazy. 25x. That's insane, dude. Yeah, look how poor it performed on Twitch. Seeming like for his standards, of course. Like that'd be top 1%, I think, for literally everyone else in the world. Dude, that's 4,000 though. Like that seems low. For
as well here, this exact same stream made $1.4 thousand on Twitch. The difference is substantial. Now you can see again here in the data, the live revenue 802 RPM. While live here. Plus, again, memberships and supers aren't really indicative to what was live because some of those could have been from people watching the VOD, and it calculates here post-VOD. But regardless, you can see that the live revenue was less on YouTube than...
Oh, look at that. You can see your earnings by ad type. That's dope. Okay, so skippable ads make up basically half. Non-skippable, so there's 15 seconds. Dude, that's why I got premium, man. I could not stand those. Like, jeez Louise. Bumper ads. Not really sure what ones those are. Then display ads. Okay, only 3%, really. That's interesting. I'm assuming those are like the ones on the side when you get them. Like that seems like.
Than it was Twitch,
there, right?
But the overall revenue is
though,
substantially higher on YouTube because of the VODs, which is something Twitch just doesn't really have. Which is why I think you should just do
5-second ads, dude.
Your potential to earn while live is much higher on Twitch.
But then again, like how does the premium
earn through VODs
people work?
Is astronomically higher on YouTube. So you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't just do both. And again, it is a positive for viewers too, because they'll be able to choose the platform they want to watch on, as opposed to having to roll their eyes and be like, oh, my favorite streamer's on YouTube. I hate the fucking chat there, but whatever. I guess I'll watch.
I just don't get that. Like, how many people actually chat? You know.
Or vice versa.
Like, especially if it's a big streamer.
Oh,
like,
man, my favorite streamer's only on Twitch. He went
if there's
from YouTube
20,000
to Twitch,
people, you're really chatting, and it makes
Twitch.
that much
I'm
of a difference.
I guess I'm just not going to watch him anymore. I'll just wait for the VODs on YouTube when he posts the clips. Like, now they have the option of just being on what platform they want to watch the stream. And there's a lot of streamers that are making the switch to multi-streaming. I just really think this should just be common practice for anyone who streams, because there's no reason not to. There is no exclusive contracts anymore. They're gone. Poof.
Yeah, dude, if you're not locked down, like...
And that's great for streamers and viewers alike,
especially if you're a smaller streamer.
I used to think contracts were the future for streams, but that was until I realized just how efficient multi-streaming is from both a streamer and viewer side. There are just endless examples I can give in my time multi-streaming. Like, here's another super normal one with me playing an indie game that I really like called Another Crab's Treasure. Fucking Crab Souls. Absolute banger of a game. But it's not like this stream was doing crazy numbers, right? Like, the movement on the stream wasn't anything, you know, unfathomable. Average 13K viewers. But the VOD now has over 2 million views.
Dude,
and it's made over $30,000. And to show this same stream what it...
Oh my god, dude, 32,000 from another 4-hour video. Just like, look at the skippable ads. 57% non-skippable is only 19. Like, man. That's crazy. 15 RPM too. Dude, these numbers just seem like crazy. Like, what is a normal RPM? Please, someone tell me. Jeez Louise.
It did on Twitch, the numbers that it put up over there, it did 1.3K. During the live stream, and nothing from the VOD. I can go on and on with the crazy numbers that YouTube stream VODs are capable of putting up. Like, here's me just playing Liza P. Fucking Pinocchio Souls. 16,000 average viewers, and the VOD has made over $51,000.
Holy cow. 65% from skippable ads this time, doing another 15.9. Damn. These numbers are insane.
I just don't think there's a very good argument to only stream.
I wonder what like Mr. Beast would do, like if he streamed or whoever the biggest YouTuber is now, dude. Like, if he's getting stinking 15, 16, 17 or whatever it was, making 80K, like imagine a Mr. Beast or whoever streamed, dude. Oh my gosh.
Streaming on one platform, there is no reason
insane
you
that they
shouldn't just multi-stream.
That like advertisers pump
Your viewers
this
are
much
going to
money
pick the
into
platform
this,
they most prefer,
platform,
and I
dude.
think that it's nice to at least give them the option of choosing that for
Cool
themselves
though, gives people
too.
careers and stuff.
And again, the potential for the streamer is pretty huge. So yeah, anyway, hopefully this was helpful for anyone out there that's trying to decide what platform they should stream on. I think it should just be both. That's my advice, and to any streamers out there right now that are only streaming on either YouTube or only on Twitch, really think you should just come in the middle and hold hands with both platforms and just, like...
I think if you made this video a couple of maybe years ago, like back in 2021 COVID, like YouTube streaming would be a much bigger thing. I think it would have probably overtaken Twitch if people could have seen like what you can do. Especially if you're multi-streaming, like, but dude, if you can make 80K, of course it's like an outlier seems. 80K from a 4-hour VOD, dude, like, I'm sure YouTube would have been filled up, dude. It would have been sick. But yeah, I mean, damn, that's a crazy video. I cannot believe that that's even real. It's insane. All right, well, see you next time for the next crazy thing I see.